All right, we're talking to Marc Turtletaub, the, well, legendary producer, but tonight the director of
legendary.
Puzzle.
I like that.
You are
tell
legendary.
my family I'm legendary.
I will tell your family that. You can show them this video as pro.
Right. Thanks, Carrie.
Well, thank you so much for bringing your film to Dallas. Have you gotten to spend much time in the city?
No, I just arrived this afternoon. So I've seen the hotel and I've seen this place. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you picked like the one good week of the year to come to Texas because a week ago, or no, an hour ago, it was storming like tornado, and next week it'll be too hot to breathe.
So I picked the right time.
This is the exact right hour for you to come.
Great. I'm getting out of town right after this.
Well, tell me a little bit about your story. You're working with Kelly MacDonald, who's one of my favorite actresses. I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah, I love Kelly as well. So it's a story about a 40-something-year-old woman coming of age. When Kelly's not around, I can say 40-something. When she's here, I don't say that. But it's a 40-something-year-old woman coming of age and finding her authentic voice.
So, what kind of attracted you to this story? Like, what made it stick out in front, over all the scripts and all the stories that flit across your mind and come across your desk?
Right. That's a good question. So, you find so few where the writing is just so sharp and the voice is so distinctive, and this was. It landed on my desk, and what you see on the screen was on my desk. 90% of it is on the screen. So that's the first thing. And second, the subject matter. You don't see stories like this about women of that age who are actually finding who they are for the first time. And then I immediately thought of Kelly, and fortunately she was excited about it.
So she was like the only pick?
Yeah, she was it. And Irfan Khan also was next, and he's one of our great actors in the world, and David Demon. I got this great cast.
That is so amazing. I was actually going to ask you about that, and then you said it yourself. We really don't see stuff about women over 30 and, unless it's Margaret Thatcher or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I grew up, it's a story, I don't want to give too much away, but it's a story of a woman who lives in suburban Connecticut who takes care of her husband, takes care of her kids, her 2 boys. Before that, she took care of her father till he died. And then suddenly she begins thinking about herself for the first time. And it's not to diminish the role of being a mother or being a wife, but it's also to say, hey, there's something more than that. And I sort of grew up with a mother like that, who doted on my father, who doted on me, and in some ways didn't get to live the life that I wish she would have led, and maybe she wanted to lead. So when I read it, I went, I know that woman.
That's beautiful.
Thanks.
I love hearing you say that.
Yeah.
Well, have a lot of fun tonight.
Thanks,
Thank you
Carrie.
again for coming.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate
Thank you,
being
Carrie.
here.
Thanks.